Well, this is from the fourth quarter of the draw, and Corbett and Lee, the silver medalists at the World Junior Championships last year from America, they're already safely through. And I can tell you that Baekar and Lee So-hee, the number 2 seeds, are on court right now, and they're a game up in that match against the Indonesians. Mapasa and Yu from Australia were promoted from the reserve list due to the withdrawal of Maiken Frogo and Sara Thorsen of Denmark. So the left and right-handed combination from Australia are a chance to progress in this Super 750 event. Yeah, and the home fans will delight in the appearance of Margot Lambert and Tran. They were quarter-finalists last year, the French pair. They caused a bit of a sensation at last year's French Open, which was staged in Rennes. Now this will be a third meeting between these two pairs, and as you can see, the Japanese pair of Matsuyama and Shida have won both of the previous encounters, but the last time they met, it was 3 games, as you can see. It was the first round of the China Super 1000 event last year.
Margot serves, all right.
So, French pair have chosen to serve, having won the toss of the coin.
Have a good match.
Oh, we've got another player on court who's got a birthday looming. And that is Margot Lambert, who will turn 25 in 9 days' time. There we are, 24 at the moment, of course, and 163 is just over 5'4". They're actually playing off their career high ranking. It's the rankings that were published yesterday. They returned to their career high ranking of 20. And so it's a 4th week in total at 20 in the world. And Tran will turn 28 next month. And she is the taller of the two at 5'5.5". Has been ranked higher than with her partner currently. That was with her former partner, Emily Lefel. This is Nami Matsuyama, who is 25 years of age, from Fukuoka Prefecture on the island of Kyushu. Number 6 on the world ranking at the moment, but they have been high as 2, and they have reached at least the quarter-final in their 3 previous appearances here at the French Open, and in fact reached the semi-final back in 2021. Chiharu Shida is going to turn 27 next month, and she's from Akita in Japan, northeast coast of Honshu, the main island of Honshu. Bert van Horenbeck of Belgium, he's our umpire for this one. And Chris Yip of Hong Kong, China, the service judge. Five finals last year for the pair from Japan, winning 3 titles. 2 of them were Super 750 events. Now that's the French coaching bench. Fernando Rivas and Kim Nielsen. Yeah, their titles last year, as I was alluding to, the India Open and the China Masters. Also won in Canada as well, their 3 titles of last year from 5 finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Margot Lambert and Tran, France. And on my left, Nami Matsuyama and Shiharu Shida, Japan. Margot Lambert to serve to Shiharu Shida. Love all. Play.
So it is the home pair, the French combination of Margot Lambert and Tran, far side of the court as we're all looking down at the moment, getting this first round match underway against the number 6 seeds Matsuyama and Shida. That's a nice take from Matsuyama. As far as the French pair are concerned, well, we know they're in good form because they reached their second World Tour event semi-final just last week at the German Open, losing out to Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva of Bulgaria, who then lost in the final. Bronze medalists also at European Games last year.
Yeah.
But I think the world of women's doubles really started to take notice of them at this event last year, don't you think, Steen?
I think so. And definitely right now, within the top 3 pairs in Europe, I think they're very close to the Danes, Forgård and Thyssen, who are not here. At one point I felt they passed the Stoeva sisters, but as of late the sisters have made some sort of comeback. So that's going to be an interesting European Championships. They're reasonably in a reasonably good position to qualify for the Olympics, but not totally safe. There's some Chinese Taipei pairs that could challenge them, so there's a little bit of a stool game there between 4 or 5 pairs.
Stressful for the players, but intriguing for us to watch what happens.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a nice change of pace again from Matsuyama.
Serves over, 3-1.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from Lambert.
4-1.
Yeah, unfortunate that she broke the strings of her racket. That's almost certainly why she made the error. Your thoughts, Steen, on what the French combination need to do here against the Japanese tactically?
I think they need to move their defense forward. That's a good one there. I don't necessarily agree on the high lifts. I think they should try and get the Japanese pair to make some bad decisions so they can counter from their own defense. They're willing to work really hard, the 2 French women. But I think the problem is scoring points, and I would go for the change between defense to attack, where I feel there lies a number of easy points when people are not really settled in their defensive position, offensive position. And of course, maybe it's not clear, but I see Shiharu Shida as the stronger backcourt player in the Japanese combination, and Nami Matsuyama as the one with the best reading abilities on the front court. So try to make the Japanese play in the opposite position.
Nice block. That is just gorgeous.
Fantastic awareness, but also a miscommunication, I think, on the French side.
It's beautiful skill, though, as well, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah. Who's covering that one?
Good rally.
It's another block that did damage.
Confusion again. Oh, the racket's gone.
Wow. What a rally. Beautiful shot. This is fabulous. Brilliant. Wonderful, wonderful rally. And Tran running off in the early stages of that rally. There she goes to change her racket.
6.
Absolutely incredible. Interesting thing, Steen, she picked up the wrong racket.
I think she should keep it. It plays much better.
She played the remainder of that rally with a YONEX racket. Longest rally so far, 80 shots. My goodness me.
And the interesting thing about this is that the French women's doubles coach, he's not sitting behind the court today, but the French women's doubles coach is Michael Popov, the former coach of the Stoeva sisters.
Yeah.
Serves over. 4-7.
A couple of important points for the home favorites there.
The service fault called too high. There's the service judge.
8-4.
So difficult for us to tell. But the whole of the shuttle must be struck below the 1.15 meter mark.
It's good to see that the arm sleeve she's wearing, Marco Lambert, seems to be only a precaution, because there was some bite to those smashes.
I like that smash from Shida.
9-5.
Across the body. Here it comes. Yeah, and Tran got in a bit of a tangle on her defence. She was committed to the backhand defence with the backhand grip. Oh dear. That's her second service error.
6-9. Play. Wait. Hold on. It's an instruction. She has to have the opportunity to follow it, okay? Serves over.
I realized that they're playing with the drift, Lambert and Tran, and perhaps feel the need to lift high. I just don't think it's helping their course. Yeah, I would much rather go for the flat lifts and a more aggressive defense. And I think it's going to be a problem when they change ends. I don't think they will be able to stand their ground in that normal defense against high lifts. That's a great smash here from Lambert again.
Yeah, it certainly was.
7-10.
No, I tend to agree with you, Steen. I'm not in favour of these high lifts.
I simply think the Japanese are too strong, and I mean, they don't get tired. We know that.
Yeah.
So you can sort of take aim.
Serves over. 11-7 interval.
So it is the number 6 seeds, Matsuyama and Shida, who have the advantage at the mid-game interval. 4 points
攻める
advantage.
速さで今大体ポイント取ってるよね。これを迷わずに、あとはちょっとコース忘れない。ネット何回かネットがよく我慢した。ね、あと配球すると相手はそういうパターン的にこっちフォローってあまり良くないから、このまっすぐでフォアの奥まっすぐで中す。ね、オッケー、自信持って。
いいよいいよ。できてる。ちょっと点数的にちょっと油断できないからね。一点一点しっかり。サーブちょっとゆっくりでいいから。自信持って。
Thank you, coach.
Mascot's been
11-7.
busy all day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Play.
Plumi, I think.
That's
the name.
right, yeah. So 11-7 in favour of Matsuyama and Shida as play resumes. I get the sense that the French pair are already beginning to perhaps say to themselves, how are we going to actually win these points?
Exactly.
How do we break down the defence? Where do we have to play it? How? Because you can't rely on Japanese pairs making errors.
And you can't kill it on them from the back line.
No. Going wide.
14-7.
And basically, the Japanese pair, Shida and Matsuyama, they should have the feeling now that, okay, this is going to go our way because our opponents can't put it away on us.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling you can have on court.
Yeah.
Also, if I were the French pair, I would try to use a lot more cross smashes. I feel that they are more difficult to defend, and That would also bring some rotation into the French game. So it's not the same player working from the backcourt. But we've seen it a little bit similar with the Stoeva sisters, even when they were at their best. What was he saying?
Yeah, you've got to be ready quicker, I think, was the instruction there. Sorry, Steen, carry on.
We've seen similar situations with the Stoeva sisters, even when they were at the best with a solid defense and a really good attack, that they had problems scoring points from the midcourt area and forward.
Well, that run of points, 5 straight points, comes to an end. And not a moment too soon as far as the French pair are concerned.
Play.
Well, it was a bit of a miss-hit, but it was jolly effective.
Service over. 9-18. Service over. 19-9. Service over.
Third service error from Shida.
Yeah.
What's happened? Was she getting called? I think she was getting called for too high. When we were in Asia at the beginning of the year, in Malaysia and India.
Yeah, I think she was.
Maybe she's just changed her serve slightly. Stopped getting faulted, and she's making errors now because she isn't really into the groove. Yeah. That's what they've got to do, isn't it, Steen? They've got to work to get the front court player to be able to finish it off, because they're just not going to hit winners from the back of the court.
Yeah.
French pair, of course,
but I think,
I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I think this is actually a little bit deceiving, because I don't think they can continue putting it away like that. Especially not when they change ends.
Yeah, but that's what they've got to try to do.
Yeah, I just want them to rotate and get both of them active on the front court.
Yeah. Well, it's 9 game point opportunities for Matsuyama and Shida. They have been impressive, it has to be said, in this opening game. Oof, just wide.
12.
So 4 of the 12 points that the French have won have been by service errors from their opponents.
game.
Opening game, 21-12 in favour of Matsuyama and Shida.
And Chiharu Shida, 21-12.
Umpire confirming that scoreline, 21-12 in 19 minutes.
Okay, girls. Serve situation. Shida is a little bit shaky in the short serve, so she will probably flick like she did after the 2 serve mistakes, and so be ready for that. When we are serving, the returns, are there something that changed there, or is it actually no? It's the same, yeah. When they play out to the backhand, I think sometimes maybe we can play with the play from left side, we can play cross back or cross over sometimes because they cover the forehand. And remember, when we have played number 3, then we still need to be ready for number 5. Yeah. When we attack now, they have the fast side, bit more variation, try to attack a little high too, steep, and then go hard. It's tougher for them just to move you now.
Yep.
Okay? And it's okay to play the clear too, but be careful, it's not a passive clear. Yeah. Defense. Okay, move them, and remember, move them a little bit fast, and then step forward in front of them. Okay? Yeah. Come on, girls. Hard work now. You have some good chances in this game here. If you lose it, accept and work again. Okay? Yeah, come on.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, Lovell, play.
So the number 6 seeds, Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida, 1 game to the good against the French pair of Lambert and Tran. Well, it was interesting, Steen. The French coach, Kim Nielsen, of course, is Danish, so they were speaking in English, so we were able to understand everything that was being said. And one of the things was if they get pushed down the backhand side on the return of serve to play, he's the one on the left as we got a glimpse of them there. He said try playing cross-court, either downwards cross-court or maybe towards the back.
So back cross.
Yeah, that's a very specific tactic, isn't it? And just summarise what else he was saying.
Yeah, they were alert to the service problems that Shida was having, so they expect some flick serves from her. I'm looking forward to see what they're going to do to those flick serves. And then he felt that the Japanese pair had a tougher time moving the French pair from side to side here in the second game, and he wanted his own players to, when they were in the defense, to also move the French players and step forward and play it in front of them. There was the flicker.
There was the flick.
But the thing is, I think they handled it wrong. I think they played themselves out of the rally by attacking, because the flick was actually quite good. Look at that. And Tran is out. She only covers a small area around herself because she's a little bit out of position after the flick serve. And Margot Lambert has to cover the full court. So that leaves the court open. I think they have to accept that there's a flicker, play a clear or a drop shot, stay in balance. Stay in balance. 2 players to cover the court. Good shot. That's the way to do it from the French perspective. And of course, we're looking for that now that the first game was so lopsided in favor of the Japanese. We're looking for what can the underdogs do to make this interesting. Beautiful play.
Well taken by Shida. Now,
And
Steen,
the action from Shida here. A flat drive defense, move forward, easy kill on the next one. Beautiful play.
and that's what the French should be doing more of.
If they can.
Yeah. And I was going to say, you know, we were talking in the opening game that we don't like the high clears. We need to distinguish, or the high lefts. We need to distinguish when you said on the return of the flick serve, you didn't want to see a smash, perhaps even a clear. But you're not talking about a high clear.
No, then you have to be a lot out of balance. I don't mind it if you're out of position, because you need time to be in position. These two were good. You saw that. There was a high lift, so Tran and Lambert could get into position. Then there was a flat lift and a cross flat lift, and then we scored a point.
Yeah.
So that's the idea, that if you're out of position, you shouldn't sort of like walk yourself into a trap. So you can give some height, but when you're in good position, you need to try and get the opponents to take bad choices.
Yeah, which is playing a more attacking shot.
Yes.
A flatter push. Or
as flat as possible.
Yeah.
4-0.
Without the front court player able to intercept.
Oh, brilliant defense from Matsuyama. My goodness me. That was terrific reactions. Take a look at this.
Let's see where they're trying to kill it from, and it's just not possible.
So you would want them to play a softer shot there?
No, this was, I mean, this was perhaps the next 2 or 3 from those positions, they might kill it. So that was a little bit lucky for me that they didn't kill that one. But it's difficult to put it away.
It is, isn't it?
And the first thing you have to think about is not sort of like, how can I score? It's how can I prevent the opponents counterattacking me if I don't score?
Isn't that rather negative?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think that's a glass half full against a glass half empty.
Yeah, but then try and coach a lot of women's doubles losing easy points because their attack is getting defended by their opponents. Then you'll change your mind.
I don't do any coaching, Steve, so I bow to your superior knowledge.
Good play, good play.
Nice. That is nice. Step forward at exactly the right moment there, Margot Lambert.
7-5.
And I like that little half-court push. Not trying to hit it too hard.
Good variation. Oh,
Oh,
she
it's
missed
long.
it.
Yeah, it was clearly long. Hesitation
Serve,
from the line judge.
6-7. Ladies, come here, please. Come here, please.
Oh, umpire's having a
I
word.
don't want you to walk backwards anymore. No delay because of receiving advice, okay?
No delay due to receiving advice.
Yes.
Did I hear that correctly?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Lambert was going backwards to hear what Kim Nielsen was saying.
Yeah, that's
Counter-attacked.
lovely. Yeah.
7-0.
Did well there, and Tran.
Great rotation from Matsuyama and Shida.
Yeah. Good rally.
Ooh.
Well left. Did you think that the drive...
maybe it would have gone wide, the drive, I think.
Or long of the back?
I don't think... Yeah, maybe it would have gone long as well. I was more thinking about the sideline, but...
That was brilliant play from Tran. My goodness me. Got up quickly as well.
Oh, it would have gone wide, I think. Maybe even long as well.
We can all be wise after the Olympics, though, can't we?
Yeah, that's one of my key competences.
Yeah, they're not feeling quite so confident now, the Japanese pair. They've been made to think. And they've been made to work. This is a good spell by the French combination.
And here it's important to look at your opponents afterwards and see Chiharu Shida all crouched down, not satisfied with herself. See if you can get into the head of at least one of your opponents. Make them uncertain.
9-8.
It was nice placement of the smash from Tran. Saw that Matsuyama, who's committed to the backhand defence, laid it down her forehand side.
Serves over. 10-9.
Excellent. Good coverage and good. Look at Shida again here.
What, the body language?
Yeah, the body language, trying out the shadow movement of the shot that she would have made. That's a sign to me. That's the player I want to pressure.
Yeah.
Good shot from Matsuyama.
11-10 interval.
So the Japanese number 6 seeds go to the mid-game interval with the narrowest of possible advantages. Just 1 point in it, but they have won the first already.
Shida is more simple to attack, but remember the variation in speed. Are we a little bit low over them? Are we a little bit under press from the back? Played it clear because they're stepping a lot forward. And we should remember the same, move them in defense. They attack a little bit high, but very often, Marco, they only do that when they are in balance. When we move them, it's not so much high. Okay?
20 seconds.
So be ready for it if they are.
Thank you, coach. Late.
So just the 1 point in it here in the second game, 11-10 in favour of Matsuyama and Shida. Oh, it had a little think about it. Decided not to go over in the end.
11-all.
Confusion. Beautiful play by Lambert and Tran. They don't leave extra time for Nami Matsuyama there in terms of moving from side to side.
Oh, nice block. That was a fabulous shot from Tran again.
It's a fantastic rally. Oh,
that's
super
brilliant
work
from Matsuyama. One down the line. And then made her way forward. There's the half slice down the line. Might be the longest rally of this second game. Nowhere near the longest rally of the match. 80 shots, you remember, in the opening game.
Yeah. Good shot. Good defense.
Another good rally. Wow,
excellent.
That's a great smash again from Matsuyama.
13-12.
She's the dominant player in this match, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, my goodness. That's incredible.
14-12.
Yeah, I think that emphasises your point, Steen. She's the dominant player on court.
Closest we get to a slam dunk in badminton.
Yeah. Great timing by Nami Matsuyama.
Excellent.
Nice.
She stepped forward, Shida.
15-12.
That's what I mean by aggressive defense. That you step forward, take your racket up instead of having it in a defensive downward pointing position, so that you can play these flat pushes past the front court player.
Yeah. This is 5 straight points, and I suspect this may be the decisive passage of play here in the second game.
Yeah.
6 straight points.
17-12.
Lambert, Tran searching for the easy solutions, and as is almost always the case, it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Great play.
They've upped their intensity, haven't they, the Japanese players?
12.
Looking so alert at the front of the court there, Shida. Oh, well taken. Oh, I like that from Tran.
That was super.
13-18.
So the run of points is stopped at 7. Question is, what can the French combination do? Time is running out from that. Was absolutely beautiful. Technically, so good. Brushing it off of the top of the tape. Oh, a little bit of frustration.
But why throw your racket when you're 18-14 and 1 game up? Why throw your racket in frustration?
Yeah.
She's played brilliantly.
I think throwing it is a bit of an exaggeration. Dropped it. Dropped it in frustration.
Slammed her racket into the floor.
No, but I agree with you, Steen. You've got a comfortable lead. Why would you show your opponents that you're frustrated? Nicely done.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the reply.
19-14.
2 points away from booking their place in the second round. Oh, missed it.
20.
Too long.
Match point.
And it
14.
is 6 match point opportunities for the number 6 seeds from Japan, Matsuyama and Shida. It's well left.
Serves over. 15-20. Game.
That's a disappointing end to what had been some fabulous rallies within this match. So 21-12, 21-15. And whilst the French pair will be disappointed, it was always going to be a tall order against a pair who have been ranked as high as 2 on the world ranking.
21-15.
So 44 minutes in total for their victory. Desperately disappointing to end on a service error. Shida has certainly some improvement to be done on the practice courts on her serve before tomorrow's match, but there is confirmation how the number 6 seeds Matsuyama and Shida beat Lambert and Tran 21-12, 21-15 in 44 minutes. Welcome back to the Adidas Arena here in Paris for day 2 of competition at the YONEX French Open. Next up, we have men's singles, and it features the former world number 2, BC Jia of Malaysia, up against